All right. What we talking about radio, homegrown radio, productions by Rob. Eazy is with me, Escapade the rapper, I believe that is.
5 Cent with my debut album, Get Hard or Die Trying.
What the fuck? What's that?
You ain't never seen it on the Ludacris? It's Southern Hospitality?
No.
No, nigga? You gotta go back to that one. Somebody gonna be like, oh shit. Somebody's gonna do it.
Somebody's gonna do it. I hope y'all do it. So, this is what we talk about radio once again.
What are we talking about?
The original. Y'all hear it all the time on the drops. So what's good with you, E? It's you. This is rare that you're here next to me.
Yeah, you know, I'm a Hollywood exec now. You know, I come down and hang out with the common folk every so often.
It's good. It's good to get you back. It's good to get you back sometimes.
Nah, man, we've been working though.
We be everywhere all the time now. We be where was we at earlier? We was at a C5's listening party.
Shout out C5.
Overdue.
Man, that shit was crazy. It was packed like a motherfucker. It was females everywhere. C5 bring out the ladies.
He bring the ladies out.
Right on. He had the Samoan ladies. She kept hitting me with her fucking hair. I was like, you know what? You kind of built, so I'm gonna let that slide.
Said you might sock him.
But anybody else, you would have been like, hey, bro, come on, man, watch out.
I didn't even know she was Samoan. I knew it was something in the Hawaiian area.
I seen the tattoo. You feel me? The tattoo
had the tribal art.
Yeah, she had the tribal art on the shoulder. That's always the giveaway. You something Samoan tongue getting.
You something in.
Hey, listen, I don't want no smoke with this.
No, I was about to say, nigga, now you done been there before.
Hey, they the homies though. Shout out to Meeks in them, man. Shout out to all y'all, Mila, Meeks, Tona, David, Bolivia. I see you, girl.
Out here living your best life.
Out here living your best life, being a mom and shit. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, we getting older.
It is. Everybody's a mom now. That's crazy. Everybody's a mom or a dad.
Or a deadbeat.
Or a deadbeat.
Everybody's a mom or a deadbeat.
Mom, deadbeat, or dad. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What are the characteristics of a deadbeat? Like, what do you... This nigga's just flatline, my nigga. Flatline.
See how it was nothing there, nigga? That's what that is.
It's a deadbeat. Like, can you be like a half deadbeat?
You could be a deadbeat in the house. Believe it or not.
Yeah, you could. Like,
you just don't interact with your kids.
You be a provider. That's
And
like a
still be a
half. That's
deadbeat.
like a half deadbeat. Like you're there, but you.
I mean, but how many kids love they broke ass daddy? It's a lot of kids that love they broke ass daddy. Nigga. Just saying.
I was about to name one. Shout out to that nigga, man. You out there somewhere,
That's
man.
crazy.
Living a life.
A life.
It wouldn't say a best life. But you living what? Oh shit, that's crazy. That's funny.
Stop keeping track of episode numbers. I don't know where it came from.
Bro, we're 100 and something.
100 something, nigga. Like fuck.
I remember when we first started, we used to be like, episode
15, 37.
Goddamn 47.
Nigga got to 69 and it just said fuck it.
We done with it.
It don't even matter.
Anything over 60, it just don't even matter no more.
That's crazy though. So we got producer is Paupa in here tonight. He gonna be coming up soon. So
After I get my rounds off, you already know I gotta shoot. You know,
this is
full clip.
So he recently produced some shit for Royce Rizzy that we just seen. Matter of fact, he was up at Paid Dues. Royce Rizzy, shout out to that nigga, man. Paid Dues caught a body that night. Unfortunately, Royce, you my boy though. You my boy.
You my boy, Blue.
But yeah, he produced that West Side project for him. He produced a couple of different things. He's working with RJ and he's trying to get some placements on YG's album. So it should be interesting. He's out from. I mean, it says he's from Inglewood, but he came from Pasadena today. So we're gonna get into him. Anything you want to talk about before we bring him in? I know I'm sweating like a motherfucker, man.
This heat, I guess we can talk about this hot ass heat.
Man,
it's hot everywhere.
So listen, we was inside that listening session,
this nigga
right?
took 3 walkouts.
I had to walk out, bro, because my nose was starting to get wet and shit. I'm like, man,
too many ladies in here.
Too many ladies. I'm like, shit, this cologne only gonna hold for so long.
It for sure felt like they didn't have no goddamn air on, like
no air on. I'm like, ladies,
just a bitch in the fan, a bitch in the back with a fan, like.
Yeah, if that, it was a fat nigga going like this, just blowing through the vent. Like, that shit was terrible. Man. Y'all selling shit for way too much money for it not to be
no AC. I'm buying the new Nikes in this motherfucker with no AC. Shout out to Lace.
I'm looking around, ain't nobody else sweating. I'm like, what the?
Hey, it was just you. It was low key because he was like, it's hot in the motherfucker. I'm good. I'm okay.
I was like, but then again, it did seem like I was the only big nigga in there. I was the only plus size nigga in there, so that was a difference. So I'm like, damn, I can't even, I don't want to stand too close to nobody because it's like, shit, these underarms be starting to kick, man. And it seemed like it was gonna go that way.
Gotta get on your Ross fit.
Rob fit, man. I'm trying to get in here, trying to look like Kern in 2020. Feel me? Me and Kern going bald in 2025. In 2025, me and Kern gonna be bald.
You're rocking the Tyrese.
Hey, yeah. Kern for sure gonna be Tyrese. Hey, I'm gonna be the hat. I'm gonna have a hat for everything. I'm beanies.
So you gonna be Neo.
Fedoras. Nigga,
that nigga Neo for sure be walking around looking like a goddamn milk dud.
You feel me? Y'all gonna be like, do he sleep in the hat?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like Papoose getting a lineup with the hat on.
He got a soft bill fitted. That motherfucker, so he can turn any way he want to lay down and shit. That motherfucker soft. He cut the bill. He gonna cut the bill off a fitted hat. What?
Oh, someone
cut the bill. What the fuck?
They just had that shit. Just had like half a bill.
That sounds retarded.
That shit was crazy.
That nigga, what, was he black? Of course.
He said, of course he was. Damn.
That's crazy. That's an experiment.
He's trying to be new. I'm fresh.
He was trying to get some attention. He was trying to get some attention. Hey, what's the most wild thing you did to get a female's attention?
Let me think about this. Let's bring the guest over. We'll ask him first.
James, go get Paupa, man. Go get Paupa.
That's the craziest shit I ever did.
The craziest thing.
I trumped a bitch. No, I'm just playing. No. I've never actually trumped a female. No.
I think I bought some bullshit in the store before just to talk to the bitch and get in her line.
I've never really been like the let me jump in her face and get her attention, nigga. So it's like, what's the craziest shit?
Like fucking. Me
and Kern, you feel me? We blood brothers like that. We like what? You don't like me.
Random ass Caribbean hand.
You don't like me.
What's her name? Cree. I went. She worked at Stetter Brothers. I walked in her line just on purpose. Went back inside. Right there, Papa. Right there, man. Right there in the chair. Grab the mic, man.
And I came in mad comfy. Got the sweats on and all that. Look, a man of my own heart.
He's a producer. Y'all
gotta stay comfy.
Y'all stay cozy. What's good with you, bro?
What's good?
Nothing much, man. Tell the people a little bit about you before we get into it.
All right, well, my producer name is Paupa. My tag is PaupaGotBeats, making history on God, and I work with a lot of people. Too much to name, really. Man,
so do your top placements. Fuck it.
I work with E40, I Am Sue, Draco the Ruler, Young Pinch, RJ, Joe Moses. Just that's how
you out here, West Coast.
Yeah.
You feel me? So how's the grind been? Like, hey, where did you start at? Who was your first placement?
I was really big. Back then, my first placement was like just Rucci and Tuski P2. Mm-hmm. So the first song that really got me up was what was it called? I forgot what the song was called, but it was like, it was like the sample was I don't want anybody get the wrong idea about me. So it was on the Notorious mixtape and everybody messed with it. So then Foreign Whip Crashers came out after that, was on the same mixtape with Draco, which ended up going on his I Am Mr. Mosley, the first tape that Mustard hosted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that was like the first two songs that really got me out there, and I was 18 at the time.
Damn. How old are you?
20.
Okay.
Oh, so it's only been 2 years.
Producing. I almost been producing almost 4 years.
Okay.
I started when I was 17. I was a DJ when I was 11.
Mm-hmm.
So like my senior of high school and then going to college, I started making beats. Just because I just wanted to do something different, and then my homie in high school was rapping too, and I didn't want to rap, so I was just like, I'll do the beats then. So I would listen to a lot of League of Stars like Jay Nari and D Nice and Mustard and Larry J, Radioactive, DJ Official, just trying to get some inspiration.
Okay, that's what's up.
Kind of answered my question before I even got to ask it.
You feel
What?
me?
I was going. The question was going to be, did you start as a producer, or what got you into it? And you said you was a DJ, so
Yeah, DJing. Yeah, a lot of
At
people.
11 though, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, I was in Texas.
Where were you DJing at 11?
No, I wasn't DJing nowhere.
we doing house party, Chuck E. Cheese events.
Nah.
Nigga was getting his bread, nigga.
No, what it was, I was in Texas, maybe when I was like 4 and 5. I was there for only 2 years, but when I was there, my uncle, he was still in high school at the time, and they were really big on chopped and screwed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I got into that.
Shout out DJ Screw.
Yep, I got into it when I was like 10, 11, and I got virtual DJ, and my whole thing was like I want to get some new marks and the 7s, and but I was too young to really afford a turntable, so I was doing it with the mouse and the keyboard. And
I was like a FL Studio DJ.
yeah, like basically,
Yeah.
and I started doing stuff on YouTube and was it Hulk Share, I think it was called. And I was putting everything on there, and people was messing with it. So I did that for a minute. It was cool.
Okay. So, if you had to describe your sound for people that haven't heard your placements yet, what would you describe it as? Are you like
I wouldn't
heavy
even
samples? Are you?
I try my best not to sample, because I know a lot of people try to they try to how can I put, like, downplay the producer if they sample. Like, he's not creative, he's not innovative, original or authentic. So I try to do my best to not use samples, but if I do use samples, I always try to incorporate keys as well to make it into something different. But my sound really is just it's very West Coast. You can tell it's West Coast, but I couldn't even really describe it. My main thing I do is I do West Coast, and I do R&B or R&B based. People try to use that term, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I think it's like kind of bouncy and wavy. You can mess with it, like you could dance to it.
Okay, because I think one of the favorites that I heard recently was off of Royce Rose. That's my nigga. And I fucked up his name completely.
Fuck up name gang is back.
It was the anniversary flip that you did. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, how that beat came about. I had my homie Lil TG, and he sent me like the beat to it, but I just took everything off because I wasn't really messing with the bounce. But I kept the sample, and I just remade some keys, and it was supposed to be for Scheme and Roddy Ricch. And they actually recorded to it. They sent me the rough draft of it, but then Leswood, Fresco, and Charlie J ended up doing something to it. So yeah, it went to a couple people.
Said when it went out to.
Yeah, because the way I send beats is as I hit them up, or unless they like I'm with them in the studio in person. But sometimes I hit them up and send like emails, and I tell people like, you have to let me know if you use these beats. If not, they're going to get shopped somewhere else. And then some people get mad like, oh, this person hopped on this beat and I want to do this. I'm like, well, you should.
You never said that.
You got to have communication with me. I'm different than other producers. I'm not looking for a replacement. I need communication. I want to make sure I make great songs. Feel me? So I don't really do that other stuff. But
Okay, so basically Royce wasn't the first. He didn't get it first. He didn't get
honestly, I don't even know who that is.
Oh, dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy.
Or I probably do, and I just forgot. Like if I haven't met you in person, I don't really know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because he did say
He
that.
did say that y'all haven't met before.
Yeah.
But so yeah, he did a track which he did that track, the anniversary. Well, he actually all 4 of the songs that he has is your track. So that's why I was like, oh man, that's dope. So what's the goal? Like, what's the short term goal right now with everything that you're doing?
Honestly, there is no goal with me. If there is a goal, is to make sure that that I can spread like positivity and like actual authentic real music, you know. But right now my main thing is just to make beats that I like, and if someone else like it, cool. But I'm not really looking for like fame or nothing. I do it because I genuinely love music, and I've been that way since I was a kid. So that's my main thing, is just to do music and enjoy it, not make it a job or a chore or a burden.
I feel it.
You playing the instruments?
I'm teaching myself how to play piano. I'm getting the hang of it a little bit, and I used to play guitar when I was younger.
Oh, okay.
So that's it.
So what's been the hardest part about playing the piano? Because I've watched him teach himself how to do it. And shoot, I play like 4 keys and get it right off the fuck of it.
The hardest thing about the piano, honestly, is I can't even tell you. Like honestly, I have pain in my hands sometimes. Mm-hmm. And when I was in college for audio engineering, and I was playing the piano, he was telling me I had to put my thumb on middle C, but he would fail me because I would put my middle finger on middle C and play it like that. But it would sound the same, like whatever he wanted me to reconstruct, I would do it the same exact way, like keys is perfect, all that, in timing. But he was just mad that I was playing different. So I think to be honest, the hardest part, I guess, would be finding my own comfortable way to play it. Mm-hmm. And for me to actually memorize what keys, you know, and then music theory, like, you know, how chord progression and all that. Mm-hmm. That would be like the hardest part, because I still have to understand that part. But outside that, nah, I play everything by ear, so it's easy anyway. And then before that, before I got my Yamaha piano and all that, I was playing everything on the keyboard, the computer keyboard.
Oh, through like FL?
Yeah, and I taught myself how to do that. So when people watching me do it, they were like, "How are you playing like a real piano?" And I was like, "I don't know."
It's a real piano.
Yeah, like, you feel me? Yeah, so
that's how you learned, or how'd you learn?
Like actually playing it, or like shit. When I was younger, I had like a little bullshit keyboard, so it was kind of like the format of it. I kind of always knew, but when I actually like learned, it was kind of through the keyboard. Yeah.
Okay. So what's like the hardest thing about? Hold on. You gotta wait for that airplane to roll by.
Yeah.
So what's like the hardest thing about producing that most people don't know?
Learning about the business.
Learning about the business.
You gotta learn about the business. And when I was 17, I would stay at home, cause it was like senior year of high school. So I was like, I'm not tripping off this. So I was just staying home, and I would just look up, like, you know, how would someone get paid through a song. That's when I started learning about royalties and split sheets and BMI and ASCAP and distribution and all that. So in the publishing. So you just gotta be like invested into that and be determined and be consistent, because like that's very essential to your business. Like, people don't realize you're a producer. Like with me, it's all fun and games. You make the beat, you with your homies, you chilling. But when a big artist like uses this song, you got to make sure that you get residuals and your royalties off that, you know, because you don't want to end up getting paid one time and then they make millions off the song and you only had like what, 2,500 or something, you know. So, you know, I try to stay on my toes with the business, and I'm always confident that I do good business, and it's very important to me that I do good business. So that would be the hardest part if you want to start. But once you learn it, then it's easy.
Man, it's easy.
Now, you got a team, or is everything just all on you?
I have a team and it's on me. It's both.
Okay.
I don't have like a manager, or I don't have like an agent.
Right.
So like meeting like E40, or like going to the studio with Young T.O. and Lil Sheik, the part of SOB RBE.
Yeah.
Like that was like all like me and my homies. I couldn't go to no one else to do that. So
just reaching out.
Yeah, so everyone that I worked with, like I Am Suing, everybody, like they hit me up.
Okay.
Mustard hit me up. Nobody else reached out. So the only team I have is my producing team, which is Producer Palace.
Okay.
And that's who I mess with. That's my circle, and that's pretty much it. Soon, I'll probably get a manager, but right now, I have to find someone I can trust and who's on the same page as me before I can do that. Yeah. And right now, everything's, you know, is running like kind of smooth, so I'm not going to fix something that's not broken.
Yep.
You know.
You said everything is running smooth. You recently became a father, right? Or no?
No.
Oh, I seen the baby, bro.
Nah.
I was like, it's a lot of baby, and I'm like, usually
he just family oriented.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, no, that's my little sister.
That's your sister?
Yeah.
So what? Like, does that make you want to have a baby?
Man, my girl gonna be like, what this?
He said, "Listen, dude,
I mean, honestly, I want a family. I want a family. But I want to make sure that I'm financially stable.
Facts. Before
I have that, because I saw the way my mom, my dad was having me, and I would never want to do that to myself or my kids. You feel me? So, yeah, I would love to have kids, but right now I think I need to wait. I need to wait a little bit, like maybe like 2-3 years, maybe.
Look, wait another 5. You never know.
Man, that's too long. I don't know.
Nah,
you only 20. Look, we both 25, man.
I turned 26 next week, and I'm still like, nah.
I'm gonna wait.
Nah, like, cause shit, you start getting farther into shit, and then you start getting more and more busy,
especially in this industry.
So then it's like, damn, like I'm busy as fuck, and it's like I love this shit. Like I love this shit way more than I feel like I love children right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have a child, but it's like I wouldn't trade what I'm doing right now to be a father right now. Yeah. Like, I'm more locked in on this, so that's why I personally be like,
no. Well, you wouldn't have to trade it. The thing, that's why with if I had kids, I would still be doing my business, but I wouldn't want to be where like my kids growing up. Oh, my dad wasn't around.
Right.
You feel me? I don't want to be where my kids can't tell me anything because they don't have no bond or emotional connection with me. So if I'm going to do this, I got to do it right. I got to make sure that I get my business straight and I have time to be there for my kids. You know,
but
not just financially.
That's why we say wait. Because the thing is, especially with the placements that you already made, nigga, you could go to Japan tomorrow. You could go. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like drop of a dime, you got to get up and go.
Yeah. I mean, so if you put it in that perspective, then I'm gonna have to wait till I'm like 40 or something.
That shit.
To have kids.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Listen, you ain't got no clock, man. It's the women that got the clock. You can find you one and just drop it.
Right.
You gotta if you really want a kid that bad.
Right.
But don't let your girl hear that.
Yeah, I ain't.
We're just gonna bleep this part.
Don't let they will lose their shit. They hear you talk about. Hey, I ain't got no clock. I could wait till 40. That shit's crazy though.
Yeah.
So what's been like the greatest experience that you've had so far in these last 2 years with your placements and everything like that?
I think in March when I met E40 and how that came about was Big Bro L Fingers from the Bay, and he told E40 about me, and he called me. E40 called me, and I was like, "Who is this?"
He's like, "Ooh,
yeah, the way he raps, he definitely sounds in person." And he was like, "Yeah, I want to fly you out, do this and that." I'm like, "All right, cool." I'm thinking this shit like a joke or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, he really flew me out, got me a hotel, and I went to his house, and he opened up the door, and it was just like platinum plaques in the hallway, and then he got the studio, and it's like more platinum plaques in there. He got like a huge house. I'm like, what the hell? And while I was there, I randomly met Chameleon there, which was crazy. And we was just there vibing, like, and I met OMB Peasy too. I was there with him, and I made 3 records with him, and just to be in that environment where like no one knows who I am really, you know. And just to reach out to me, you know, and just fly me out and believe in me, I thought that was cool. He gave me some good advice about the music industry, and also told me like how to build my credit and stuff, which I needed because I'm trying to get a car. But you know,
I'm trying to get this car, man.
Yeah, nah, he was.
Know what you want to do, pimp?
Yeah, he was real what he was telling me. So I appreciated that.
So you got to buy some of this Slurricane.
No, you know what he told me. He said you got to be around people that got your back like a masseuse.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this sound like a line of your rap song, you know. But
like 3 strikes.
But I'm like, it's real though, you know. So just being there, I think that was like probably like one of the best moments, especially for this year. because my mom from Oakland, so she's a big E40 Too Short, Mac Dre and all that. So
she was going crazy when she found out.
I think honestly, I don't think she believed me. But
show the phone calls.
But yeah, no, she saw the picture we took, and she was like, "Oh, okay, it's crazy." My dad found out. He was like, "Damn," he was like, "I used to listen to this dude." So, you know, like my family, they was really like, you know, happy for me and supportive. But just being there, because I never been to the Bay Area, so San Ramon, that's where I was at for the hotel. It was very beautiful. So.
He got you a room.
Yeah, so I was so I would definitely like to go back. Yeah, that was cool.
Send that ticket again. That's dope though.
Yeah,
that's like a real full circle moment for you and your family. Like your moms used to listen to him. Your mom's from Oakland, so it's like you got to experience that. And then she's like, "Yo," she probably like, "My son really like went and met E40."
Yeah.
So. That's a great feeling. I'm glad that happened for you, bro.
And then another moment, Mando getting on the radio. I don't know, for people who don't know, Stupid Young featuring Mozzie, Mando. I made that beat maybe when I was like 18, but it came out like 2 days after my birthday when I turned 20. And it's about to hit, if not already, 10 million views on YouTube, and it just got played on Power 106.
What?
So that's another good moment,
bro.
Thank you.
Some artists that you want to work with that you haven't got to yet?
Man, if I could, I want to work with Tupac, but I can't. So
never say it. Don't say you can't.
Listen, it's a lot of verses.
If they do like,
there's a lot of verses.
Nah, if they do like how Drake did with that Michael Jackson shit, okay, cool. I
don't know if that was Michael Jackson.
Said it was the
man.
Weeknd.
I think it was Weeknd, bro. I ain't hear no chicken. I didn't hear none of that shit.
Man.
I don't know, man. I know Mike, and I didn't sound like Mike, man.
Nah, I would like to work with YG. Like, IMC and YG are my favorite rappers. So working with IMC, I was like, you know, that was crazy. But YG, I have to get that out the way. So YG next. I'm gonna do that.
That's definitely doable, man. He right here, hella accessible.
Yep.
You just gotta get in that circle, and I think you will work with him. Look, we're gonna say that you're gonna work with him before the year out.
All right, facts.
We gonna put that in the universe.
Yeah.
We definitely gonna put that in the universe. Let's see what else. The hardest time you've had in these last 2 years. Everybody has their downfalls and things that like are like, fuck, man, do I want to really keep doing this shit? Is this shit really worth what I'm doing? Like all this stress I'm dealing with. Like what was that moment like for you? Explain that moment. Maybe you could help like somebody else that's coming up that's trying to get where you are.
I'm trying to I mean, the hardest moment or time with the music was probably getting everything set up, because as I said, I don't have nobody else to help me, so I have to make my own website, upload my own YouTube videos, you know, I manage my own social media. So I think that would be the hardest part, because you have to invest in order to make money. That being said, I had to invest into a domain. Then I had to invest into like a website to host it, you know. Then I had to, you know, invest into equipment. Then I had to start paying people for logos and graphics and video intros, you know. So that was the hardest part, because I'm very confident, but at that moment or at that time, I was losing money. So I'm like, all right, I started second guessing myself, like, all right, am I gonna make this back? Yeah, you know, I started getting paranoid. But then when, you know, stuff started, you know, going up on my YouTube, because people don't know, YouTube is what really got me out there. So when my YouTube started going up and my website, you know, started blowing up, then I was like, all right, I made the right decision, and just kept going from there. But it was just in the moment thing, because as I said, you know, when you're losing money, you're like very limited on money. So when you putting that out, you're like, you know, like, damn, I could have used that towards something else. Yeah. But you know, to see it come back, you know, I'm grateful that, you know, that happened, because I'm pretty sure that would stress anybody out,
bro.
So, especially if you're paying bills and all that. Yeah. So everybody says trying to be a quote unquote rapper or producer ain't guaranteed. So I kind of affected with me a little bit, but it all worked out for the best.
So outside of music, what are you into?
Nothing.
Said nigga music, nigga. This is
once I get off FL, I'll probably just watch a bunch of movies with my girl and chill out with my family or talk to the homies. I don't really if it's not music, it's not really much to talk about. That's how I feel. So
how do your homies feel about like everything that's been happening for you?
I don't have one friend that doesn't do music. All of my friends do music, like my friends, unless you like
the whole niggas,
like
everything.
Like you feel me? Like I got family and I got friends, and all my friends do music. So I try not to have how can I put it? Like what LA is like, you feel me? There's some people that's involved in other stuff, but if you're not serious about the music, I can't mess with you. So I always try to have it all about music, and everything else, like the bullshit gotta go. So
I feel that we definitely on that wave.
And I try to tell my homies, cause I have like in my group, I have like, I think the youngest is like 16, but we just got something. DJ Banks, he's the youngest from the Producer Palace. We just got something with Fresco, Slimmy B from SOB RBE, OT Genesis, and Kalan Too for real. So
shout out to all of them.
Yeah, definitely. And I think like I don't even know how that record came about. I just thought about that. We had that for a couple months, but what was the question again? I just got lost.
What was the question? Damn, you got your question.
No, you asked the question.
I didn't think it was me. That was you.
Oh, I think you did.
It was me?
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot the question, man. I thought it was your question.
Nah, but I try to have.
I said, how do your friends feel about your about everything that's happening for you? And then you said, my friends are all in the industry as well.
Yeah. So I try to keep them business oriented. That's what I was trying to say. I try to keep even the younger ones business oriented. You feel me? So we're all move as one, and it's no other shit, because we're all on the same page. Nobody gonna fuck us up,
right?
And my friends, I mean, they cool. They're like because they see what I'm doing, so I feel like they have confidence in me. They trust me that I'm not gonna lead them into no other stuff. Like I'm all about making sure everybody eats. So I know how it is, being from the hood and all that. So I try to make sure that we all at least get some bread in our pockets.
I feel that. Make sure if everybody, Dame Dash, so you put your man on, then he can help you,
right?
And so on and so on. You fall off, so
right. And everybody I work with, like everybody in the group or anybody I talk to, like they're all good. Like they're good. They're good-minded people. They got strong hair on their shoulders. Some are still in high school, so they focus on school sometimes. So I don't trip off that. I'll just be like, when you get a chance, you send Melody till we get these placements, But I even told them like school is very essential. Like me, I stopped going to school. Like after I told you about the professor thing with he was getting mad because I wasn't putting my thumb on middle C. I got frustrated. I really wanted to do that, go to school for audio engineering, but it was too much time dealing with someone who I feel like couldn't really help me. So I was just like, I was done with it, But I try to make sure they stay in school and get everything done. Or at least get a degree, because it looks good on paper. If you get a degree in music, as opposed to you just play by ear, unless you got a good resume.
Like, you got that good resume too.
Yeah.
So that's good though. I'm glad that you sounds like you guys got a cool foundation of friendship going on, and that's big. That's super big, because it's like you need the people around you to be just as motivated as you without you having to step on their neck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's definitely one stressful thing that you seem to not have to deal with. So that's good. Before the year is out, what does Paupa have to do?
I don't know. Just keep working. I mean, with music, as much as you try to plan something, nothing's ever planned. You can just keep working. Like with Larry also, like, that's the main producer that influenced me to even do music serious. Like Larry J told me, he's like, hard work is more than talent. You know, like you can have all the time in the world, but if you're not working, you're not being consistent, where's that gonna get you? You still on square one, you know. So you just gotta work hard. So I believe before the year is over, if I just continue to work hard, something magical gonna happen. So that's all I gotta do is keep working.
Just put that faith in the universe.
Yep.
How you feel about working with like unknown artists?
I work with unknown artists all the time.
Okay.
You know, I even know a couple artists that before they was popping, I knew them. You know, but I try to make it like even my beats, regardless of who I work with, whether it's mainstream or they're locally known. I try to make sure that the artist who's not even known at all, they have access to a Paupa beat. Right. And I have people in my ear, like a couple older people that's well known. They're like, you shouldn't do that, you know, because you want to make it where you know, it's hard to get a Paupa beat. But I'm like, nah, I put sometimes like free non-profit beats. Like you don't have to pay for it unless you want to come back get a lease or pay like exclusive rights. You know, just to showcase your work. You know, and I'm cool with that because I want to make sure that everybody who can afford a beat can still get one. Yep. You know, and if they save up some money and want to get the license later, then cool, you can do that. That's fine. I mean, unless someone else got it before you, then, you know, it's all about time. Yeah. But, you know, I try to make sure that everybody get a chance to get a Paupa beat. So that's all.
Got a good head on your shoulders.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's crazy, man. That's dope, man. You only 20.
Yeah.
And you got a great head on your shoulder. You got your business together. You really, like... I'm sure you know, but you like light years ahead of a lot of niggas just off the fact that like you got your shit together early.
Yeah.
So that like don't sleep on that part of the game, definitely, and always be grateful for that.
Definitely, yeah.
Like use your take. Like my big homies tell me all the time, use your advantages because you got them for a reason. You feel me? Don't be afraid to use them. And because sometimes like we can be like, nah, I'm gonna get it on my own. Like I'm not about to take all my advantages and take handouts. It's like fuck that shit. Niggas just trying to get on.
No, I'm like that too, definitely. But it's different from a handout and then actually someone trying to help your career get it. You know, like. I feel like a handout's more like doing something for you because they feel sorry for you. And I've never had that where someone's done something for me because they felt sorry. Like they genuinely mess with my movement and my sound, so they want to put me in a better position. So I'm okay with that, but like I'm not tripping off nah, that's ignorant.
I feel that. Any more questions, Z?
Where can they find you?
Huh?
Where can they find you on social media?
Okay. So my social media handle is It's Paupa, ITZ PAUPA. That's my Twitter, Instagram. Just you type that anywhere, you can find me. And my website is PaupaGotBeats, PAUPA, and Got Beats. I don't have to tell you how to spell Got Beats.
I said I got him, man. I just want to thank you for coming out. Thank you for rocking with us, man. Definitely gonna be on the lookout for you. Definitely want you to stay in contact with us.
Yeah, definitely.
You feel me? Anytime you got something that you want to talk about or that you want to push, you know, doors always open. Once you come and sit in that chair, niggas is family now.
Appreciate it.
You feel me? So
and thank you for inviting me.
No problem,
yeah,
man.
Bro, of course.
No problem, man. That's what it's for, man. Open the door, make sure that everybody gets their chance to shine.
Yeah.
Especially when they putting that work in.
Definitely.
Any last shout outs?
Shout out Producer Palace, Moms, Pops, who else? Larry J, Mustard, Radioactive, Official. My homie Fly Got Eazy, that's like my homie right there. Like that's the main dude I work with. And you'll hear from him too. He produced P Talk for SOB. So
shit.
Yeah, so and he actually got a song out with Kalan too for real called Like That. So I should look that up. Yeah, so shout out to him. Shout out Inglewood, and that's it, man.
Inglewood always up to no good.
That's where I'm from, man. You feel me? So, you know, right, I always try to make sure I put on for the city.
Always gotta rep where you from.
Yep.
On that note, you know, it's what we talking about radio, homegrown radio. I'm Productions by Rob. That's it. Escapade to the next to me, to the left of me, or to the right on the camera.
Whichever way.
Whichever way y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see the names like right here. You feel me? Make sure y'all tap in with us on SoundCloud at What We Talking About Radio podcast. The Apple. Fuck.
Apple.
Kern fucked me up, man. Like he showed me. I think he showed me the co-host. And some wild shit, like, but I don't know. I'm all the way over here, but make sure y'all follow us everywhere. What We Talking About Radio on Instagram, What We Talking About Radio on YouTube, What We Talking About Radio podcast on the podcast Apple app, YouTube. I already said that. Twitter, WWTB Radio. Follow me everywhere at ProductionByRob. Until next time, make sure y'all tap in with us on Homegrown Radio. We out.
What are we talking about?